Okay, so in this video, I am going to show you how to post a job. So basically, to access post a job, you can click on the post a job button either in the top menu bar or in the dashboard on the left-hand side. You'll see the post a job button right there. Okay, so I think what's really important is when you are about to post a job, you within yourself you have an understanding of what you're requiring, and to some extent you may also not be an expert in terms of things like the hourly rates or the budget amounts. And I think that is okay, because the positive thing in using the platform is you can go and have a look at and filter by the types, like that specific field or the kind of skills you're looking at, and look at freelancers in that field to get a feel of what their hourly rates or their costs are already. So that will give you a really good indication before you actually go to post a job of what kind of budget that you'd be thinking about, based on the kind of level of work required and how many hours or how many days you think that job would be. So with the beginning of it is quite self-explanatory, the forms. You obviously put in the job name, which you want it to be quite detailed. Make sure that you actually highlight what the role is. And then you've got some fields like the job level. So this is basically what sort of level of expertise you are after for that job. You do want someone that's kind of a beginner or more at a medium level, or an expert, because you will have freelancers that are starting up, at a beginner level. And in some areas that might be okay. You could be working with for example, like a logo designer or a brand, someone that's focusing on branding. You might be okay with working with someone that's, I guess, working on the experience level, and that might mean that they've got a lower hourly rate. Whereas you might have a job where, you've got to build a website, and for that you require an expert. And this is a job level is a filter that you would have the freelancer could select when they are searching for jobs in the job marketplace. And then you pop in the job length. So again, you can always go and you can edit your post to job form. So if you're unsure about it, you can just kind of put in something like within 30 days or within 90 days. And then you type a talent. That's just, you can pick all, or you can specify as well. Years of experience, again, it's kind of, that's up to you. How you could sort of say 1 to 5 or 5 to 10. It's completely up to you, whatever that is. And then your job start date and the job deadline date, which is optional. So you could put it in if you wanted to, if you knew what that would be. I'll just select something. Okay, so with the budget, you've got two options. You've got a fixed job budget or an hourly based job. With fixed job, you have a pretty clear idea of like, this is kind of how much I want to spend. So if I'm looking to, what do we say here? We'll say design a logo. Design a logo. So if we're looking to do that, we have an idea that we want to spend somewhere between, I want to spend about $300 to $400 to design a logo. So you can do that, or you can go through and click on hourly based job, which allows you to put in an hourly rate. So you can say that hourly rate, I'm willing to pay $12, not $12. So we'll say something like $25 is the minimum and a maximum of $35. And I'm basing an estimated, I only want the freelancer to spend 10 hours on this. So we can do that as well. Go, and then you go into the job category. So you would click on design and creative. So you just find the relevant job category, and in the job description, just make sure you put in as much detail as possible about the job. So what it is, what your business is, and what you're looking for, how many reiterations you're kind of looking for. I mean, obviously, the more detail, the better, but you can tweak this as well if you want to later on. And then you can pop through the skills. So if you want to put in logo designing, you can do that as well. Just chuck something in. I'll just chuck a skill in just so you get it. So you can put as many skills as you want, and you can upload the actual job description file over here, and then select the location that you are based in, and then click on save and update, and that will take you through to where you can see your posted job. And then I'll do a